All praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa, Rakakwadash. Peace, blessings, much respect to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, on down to the rest of the elders who rule well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Okay? There is a famine coming. Now, there's going to be a literal famine of food. There's also going to be a famine of receiving this word, because this word is also likened unto spiritual food. There will come a time where you will not have access to these videos. That day will come to an end. This is not going to be an ongoing process that's going to be for years and years and years to come. Okay? We are in that time. Okay? We are in that moment where this is our final time, our final moment of teaching and preaching this word. And the Lord is finally going to bring a close to the rulership of the heathen. Okay? And the head heathen, which is a base people in reality, Esau, Edom. They are the ones in charge right now. And they are also planning to bring a famine. They're planning to prevent this word from going out any further. They're planning on cutting the food to a level where you have to go through them. You have to take that mark, or you will not be able to buy, sell, or trade. You won't be able to go to any grocery store without having to go through military men holding guns, asking you, hey, what are you doing? Do you have your chip? And if you say no, they might kill you on sight. Who knows how things are going to play out? But things are going to get really rough. But the Lord is going to be with his men. Okay? Now let's touch on the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 11. And let me say this. If you get offended, you get bored, you get tired of hearing these scriptures, get the fuck off my page. Unsubscribe. Okay? I don't have a lot of subscribers anyway. Losing subscribers ain't gonna hurt me at all. Okay? You come to this page, I'm going to do my best to bring out scriptures and speak on it, also in ways that relate to us in this very moment, this present time that we are in. Now let's go to Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So this word's going out right now. It's going out freely. We're not charging you to hear this word. Now, of course, your internet isn't free if you're hearing it through the internet, but we're not personally charging you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We are going out and we are freely, although we are given things, we are given our time, we're given our body. Okay, we are given a living sacrifice, being ourselves, but the truth, we're giving it to you freely, but the time will come where that will stop. We're in that season now where we are able to do such a thing. Teach, preach, you learn, we learn from each other, we build each other up. But there will come a time where this will come to a stop. Brothers linking up with each other. Okay, for brothers who are used to that, guess what? There will come a time that will stop. And this test is ultimately going to be about whether or not we are serious, whether or not we have really, been putting in that effort and really showing our faith to where now the Lord will fight for us when this word gets removed and we're not able to hear the word. We're not able to hear our brothers no more. There will be military curfews. There will be a life or death decision on whether or not people take the mark of the beast. Okay? So the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai eventually will stop. Okay? Let's go to Hosea. And the funny thing is, as much as people have heard about the Israelites, they've heard about the truth, many people act like we don't exist, but you can't avoid us because, see, the Lord is behind us. This is the Lord's program. And the Lord created you non-believers even. So this word affects you whether you admit it or not, because the Lord who made you is greater than your non-belief. Okay? As I like to say, we hope in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You non-believers, you hope that we're wrong. When the missiles drop, our salvation is going to be looking forward to Yahweh Shai delivering us in a chariot or multiple chariots. You unbelievers, your salvation is going to be hiding under a table when the missiles get launched off. Okay? But we're the joke. Okay? That's why the Lord is going to cut this truth off from the world. It's going to be in our inner parts, our inward parts, because we won't be able to speak and teach like we're doing right now. Okay? Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. Okay, so the Lord is returning to his place to the point of a lot of Israelites are going to start getting mauled down, start getting put to death. And it's going to be as if there is no God. As if maybe you were right being an atheist. Maybe you were right with there not being a power. But no, the Lord is going to turn away from you by removing his prophets, by removing his men, by causing us to not even want to speak about this truth. And it's funny because a lot of people have the mentality of dogs. If you have a dog, you know how they want to come around you when you have food. You might be at the table eating. Here they are, right next to your leg at the table, looking up at you with the sad face. Okay, you got some snacks or whatever, here they come. A lot of people will come around you when they feel like they can get something off of you. All I have to offer is this word. All right. When I first came into this ministry, I was dead broke. I was going through job issues, but it was in my spirit that I wanted people to listen to this word so much that instead of making money, I would rather pay you to listen. But that was in my ignorance. That was in my zeal. When I first heard it, you go through these phases. When I first heard it, I was doing things that I wouldn't do now, of course, because you grow. And most of my time in this ministry, I've been teaching alone. I've been doing this alone, although we're not alone. Now, I understand what it's like to feel alone and to seem like it's just you. Certain of you other brothers, you may not know what that feels like yet. So when all hell does break loose, part of your test may be you can't link up with the brothers. You can't get on a computer or a laptop or a phone and look up a video. And then even if you're a person with videos saved in your hard drive, okay, if there's an EMP attack and a blackout comes, okay, and all electronic devices get fried, then what? So we're totally at a time where we have to depend on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and we have to have this word within us, because the Lord is going to remove us from doing this. So we won't be able to be comforted by each other like we can now, whether it's through linking up physically or linking up through the spirit, which overall is through the spirit regardless. Okay? I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. So when you Israelites start catching hell, then you're going to want to seek for the men of the Lord. Then you're going to find it in you to want to take what we're saying serious, but it's going to be too late at that time. Okay, you have to get this word while it's hot and ready. All right? But at the end of the day, the Lord has to choose you. We don't choose the Lord. I'll close it with this. Let's go to Isaiah. Matter of fact, no, let's not go there. Let's go to Proverbs. Chapter 10 and verse 21. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. So right now, we're feeding you through this word. But there will come a time where this word will be cut off. There will be a famine of the word. So we will not be feeding you with this word. A lot of Israelites who are ignoring this truth now, once we get removed and we're not able to teach and preach no more, people are going to be out here dying for want of wisdom, literally and physically. Just like how women are dying for attention, not literally, but they're desperate for attention. People are going to be desperate for want of wisdom. People are going to be out here dying literally because they are not stable, because this knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. That's what, keeps us stable. Right now, we're giving this word to our people, feeding our people this word. But when the famine of the word comes, a lot of fools are going to die of want of wisdom. Right now, they're not so concerned. Right now, they'll overlook the videos and all that's fine. Okay? But you have to, seek the Lord while he may be found, because the doors is closing whether you know it or not. Okay? So I'm going to give all thanks and praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wa Rakakwadash, Shalom.